Um, no question. Come on. Okay. So I like all these four knights a little bit. I don't like Gawain as much, but like Gawain, I can still say there's gonna be some good things to say about her. Like I can see her potential. Like I'm not gonna throw her and beat in a trash can. I'll just throw her in a fourth place. Like rather than be like this character doesn't fucking matter. But like Gawain adding sunshine and her magic powers is can be horrifying to go against. Like she can be like one of the like if you have a bad matchup against her, I think she can make it like fucking 10-0. I think that's like one of her scary things about her. But I don't really like her personality, I guess. But that's kind of sad. I don't have much to say about it. Lancelot number three. I think Lancelot is a really similar case of how Escanor was as a character. Except Lancelot isn't just like a fucking walking time bomb. Like he talks to people. That's what I'll say. Like Escanor kind of was like a time bomb put into Deadly Sins because they needed him, and like Lancelot feels like a fucking actual member. But yeah, I don't know. I like Percival a lot more recently. I think like I used to give him shit for being dumb, but it's like, dude, he's fucking 16. And second of all, like this dude has been in like he has been like fucking quarantined for like 16 years, and then he walked out, and then his dad like fucking killed his what's it called? Killed his killed his grandpa, and then like fucking crazy create everything. Like honestly, chapter one until the current chapter was like 100, like 100 or something. Might have been like a week, and like the fact that he hasn't gone evil yet is already saying something. How I don't know, like dude, Tristan's such a wholesome boy. He's like a really nice guy. You know what Tristan is? Tristan is the equivalent. He's like the equivalent of like a harem MC, like a roll call harem MC. Like he's like a very nice guy, but he's so fucking derpy. But like no one has the heart to save him because he's just such a wholesome fellow. Like I don't know how you not like this guy. Like he's just a happy guy. I mean, not really, but like he doesn't deserve a lot of the shit he gets. Like if he hate Meradas, then like of course his dad deserves it. Like because dad is like a mass murderer, and like everyone around him were like fucked up people too. Like Elizabeth was apparently bloody Ellie or something. Like Zodras is an executioner. Defarge are all was like they're all like civilian murderers, and like Bartra is like the only normal person that he like lives with. But like this guy, like you know how his power vision works, right? Like suddenly at the night he might yell like, "You King Arthur is gonna fucking kill us," and then he just yells at the entire tower, and so Tristan's like, "Fuck!" Like this old man's yelling on us again. Yeah, Tristan's a weirdo too. Like who the fuck like names his swords that like after like the guy that his mom friend zoned? Like, oh my god, everyone's a weirdo, and like Tristan's like a really big weirdo that's surrounded by crazy people, which is actually pretty funny. um, oh yeah, I have to do fucking in terms of power. Lancelot, Tristan, Percival, Gown. Fuck. I don't. Actually, I might agree with this, but I'm not sure. But Lancelot is the strongest one. I don't think there's really debate for him to being second. I think Tristan, in terms of power, I don't think he's that far from Lancelot. I feel like a lot of like the statement he says is him being self-doubting and like a high respect, but like he just doesn't really see himself as great as him as his friend. Also, he's probably like a little bit jealous because he was better than Lancelot like 6 years ago, but time has changed. He's clearly not as good as Lancelot. Like he's like I think the most important thing is that he's not as good as a fighter as Lancelot, because like yes, Lancelot has power, but most importantly, like Lancelot has a composure of a fighter, and Tristan clearly doesn't. Also, like even to this demon mode, it's like way better than his dad, because his dad in season 1 demon mode fucking like chopped up Bond for a reason. Like he just went ballistic. Percival can be number 2 or even number 1 right now. Like the recent chapter, like before the recent chapter, I might have put him number 4, but right now I feel like he's number 3, and he could be number 2. He could be number 1 soon. Like Percival has a lot of potential, and like I feel like any second now he can just like jump in terms of numbers, just like add a 0 to his power level or something. Galen is strong, but I don't know. I don't really know to really say much about her, because she was like apparently very good, so she was that arrogant, but like Pelgard kind of fucked her up, and then that's kind of that. So not too much to say about it. Maybe Percival number 4 and Galen number 3, but Percival can easily be number 2 right